Yixuan is finally here, and on the surface she seems quite complex, yet her kit can be summarized fairly simple. Here's how. General game plan for Yixuan goes as follows. First, fill up her EX meter, called Adrenaline. Second, use EX skills to fill up her second meter, the one under her profile picture, also known as technique points. Third, once full, she gains an extra ult, which also takes priority if her normal ult is available at the same time. And lastly, after her extra ult, Yixuan gains a so-called auric ink point, the yin-yang symbol. Holding dodge then allows her to consume said point for a strong attack, but also recovers a lot of her EX meter. From there, it's mainly rinse and repeat. Let's get further into her kit. When entering battle, most of the time you just want Yixuan to be your active character to farm her resources. Spamming attacks, dodges, counters, etc. fills up her adrenaline meter. Even parrying into her teammates or using their ults helps regain more adrenaline. Then, spam her EX skills to gain those technique points to fill up her second meter. Either use her normal EX skill, which can be charged by holding the EX button. After the first hit, you can even do 2 more EX attacks by spamming the button some more. The first extra attack comes for free, but the second one costs a little bit extra. Best thing is, this skill can even parry incoming enemy attacks, which gets rewarded with a small refund of adrenaline, so try to time it. Otherwise, you can also use her special EX skill by holding down the basic attack button. The cool thing for this skill is that it can trigger a perfect dodge instead with proper timing. However, can be easily dodged by certain enemies and is better suited against stunned enemies, dealing extra damage to those. After a while, you will have her extra ult available, allowing you to gain said auric point from before. And consuming that one nets you yet again lots of adrenaline. It's also channeling fairly long, so feel free to swap to another character in the meantime. While performing actions with Yixuan, you want to pay attention to one thing. Having enough adrenaline yet again before entering the enemy's stun window. The more, the better. Because once the enemy is stunned, her strongest attack will simply be holding basic attack to create an ink bubble that continuously damages enemies. An example of the rotation could look something like this. Once the stun meter is basically full, hold basic to perform the first bubble. Before it erupts, swap to another character and trigger the first chain. Personally, I prefer to cancel the chain here or wait it out to do yet another bubble. And again, I swap before it erupts to trigger another chain for Yixuan. After that, we can ult and do one final bubble. That's already it. Not too complicated, I think. There are some extra shenanigans you may want to try if you are confident playing manual chain attacks. Feel free to subscribe and come back later and tell me about your findings. In the meantime, let's take a look at how to build Yixuan. Being an auric ink character makes her the very same as any other ether character, with the addition that you can disorder ether and auric ink with each other. Other than that, her role as a so-called rupture character simply makes her another DPS like attacker or anomaly. One cool thing about rupture characters is that they ignore enemy defenses, so pen ratio defense down are basically to no benefit. Regarding skills, it's not a bad idea to just invest into all of them, as she regularly makes use of all her skills. For W engines, there's mainly her signature one. Anything else is unfortunately simply force. So if you can't afford it, either go for the craftable A rank rupture engine or any S rank engine with a crit substat. Regarding drive discs, the new set is indisputably the best for her. For the 2-piece, it's easiest to build her with Woodpecker Electro for more crit rate or Branching Blade for more crit damage. If you have her signature, you want 68% crit rate at most, as she gets 12 from the 4-piece drive disc set and another 20 from the signature in combat. That's already everything. Regarding teams, there's really not a perfect best and slot for her yet. Maybe that will be you Fufu. Otherwise, these are some suggestions that definitely work well with her. If you happen to find something better, feel free to leave a comment. Better yet, catch me live on stream and we cook something up together and test out things and such. Till then, see ya!